welcome to a world of timeless elegance and romantic charm. In this video, we dive into the sophisticated realm of Parisian-inspired home decor, where gilded glamour meets graceful design. Whether you're a seasoned decorator or dreaming of your next home makeover, this journey will inspire a touch of French finesse in every corner of your space. Parisian interiors effortlessly blend luxury with lived-in charm. It's not just about beautiful furniture or opulent finishes, it's about creating a space that tells a story. Rooted in history, elegance, and a certain je ne sais quoi, the Parisian style invites you to live surrounded by beauty, comfort, and refined simplicity. A Parisian-inspired home often begins with architectural details. Think tall ceilings, ornate moldings, and grand fireplaces. These classic bones lay the foundation for a space that feels both regal and welcoming. If you're not working with an old-world structure, fret not, many elements can be added through clever design choices and trims. Parisian glamour is all about balance, light and dark, muted and bold. Base your palette on creams, soft grays, and blush tones, accented with dramatic blacks, golds, or deep blues. These hues serve as the perfect backdrop for both vintage treasures and luxurious accents, creating a space that feels cohesive and curated. Nothing says Parisian glamour like gilded finishes. From mirror frames and sconces to furniture inlays and trims, gold adds a touch of sophistication and warmth. Choose aged or brushed gold for an authentic feel. Avoid overly bright tones, which can tip into the overly opulent rather than elegant. Lighting is a centerpiece in Parisian design. Opt for grand chandeliers, crystal, brass, or antique-inspired, that anchor the room and draw the eye upward. These pieces do more than illuminate, they act as sculptures that reflect the refined taste and history embedded in French interiors. Mirrors are essential in Parisian homes, not just for function, but for beauty and light. Choose large, ornately framed mirrors to reflect chandeliers and make the room appear larger. Strategically placed mirrors bring an ethereal quality, mimicking the opulence of a classic Paris apartment. Wall details add depth and richness. Install decorative moldings, wall paneling, or wainscoting to replicate the quintessential houseman-style interiors. Painted in crisp white or soft neutrals, these features elevate the walls and lend a sense of history, even in modern homes. The softness of a Parisian home comes through in textiles. Think velvet cushions, silk drapery, and thick wool throws. Choose high-quality fabrics in understated patterns or luxurious solids. The layering of these materials adds tactile warmth and creates an inviting, plush environment. Parisian style is never purely old-fashioned. It's about the marriage of eras, an antique Louis XVI chair beside a sleek modern table. This interplay creates visual interest and reflects the eclectic spirit of Paris itself, rooted in tradition, yet always evolving. Avoid matching sets, instead, curate pieces that look collected over time. Each item should feel like it has a past, whether it's a tufted settee, a weathered cabinet, or a sculptural coffee table. This approach brings soul to the space, infusing it with character and charm. Parisian homes often resemble galleries. Adorn your walls with art that speaks to you, oil paintings, black and white photography, or abstract sketches. Mix frames and mediums for an effortlessly curated look. Let the art be a reflection of your passions and travels, not just filler for blank walls. A love of literature is quintessentially Parisian. Floor-to-ceiling bookcases filled with worn volumes, vintage finds, and decorative objects offer both function and style. Arrange books by color or stack them horizontally for a designer's touch. The goal is effortless sophistication, never contrived minimalism. Hunt for one-of-a-kind items at flea markets or antique shops. From carved mirrors and brass candlesticks to vintage trunks and porcelain, these treasures infuse your home with authenticity. Each piece tells a story, transporting your interiors into a world of timeless elegance. Even kitchens deserve glamour. Parisian kitchens blend utility with elegance, open shelving with copper cookware, marble countertops, and statement lighting. Keep the palette light and classic, with black and gold accents. A small bistro table with café chairs adds that final, authentic Parisian flair. Create a dining space worthy of a Paris soiree. Use a grand table, upholstered chairs, and a centerpiece chandelier. Add gilded candle holders, fine china, and linen tablecloths. The dining room should feel like a celebration of good taste, ready for intimate dinners or lively gatherings. Parisian bedrooms exude romance. Opt for a tufted headboard, layered linens, and soft lighting. Add a vintage vanity or side table for charm. Keep colors soft and textures varied, silks, velvets, and cottons working in harmony. It should be a space that feels cocooned in comfort and grace. Treat your bathroom like a 5-star hotel suite. Use marble, brass fixtures, and vintage mirrors to create opulence. Add a chandelier, if space allows, and display perfumes or bath salts on a silver tray. Even the smallest bath can feel grand with the right details. Flooring matters in Parisian-inspired design. Herringbone or chevron parquet floors in rich woods provide a stunning foundation. If real wood isn't possible, consider high-quality laminate or engineered options with a similar pattern for that luxurious look underfoot. Recreate the dreamy look of a Parisian balcony by installing French doors or window treatments that mimic them. Add sheer curtains and wrought iron elements for that signature look. Even in apartments, this illusion brings in natural light and romantic elegance. Ambience is crucial. Use scented candles with notes of lavender, rose, or vanilla to evoke French perfume houses. Scatter them across mantels, side tables, and baths. Soft, flickering candlelight enhances the atmosphere, especially in the evenings. Layering is key to achieving a luxe look. Combine patterns and textures thoughtfully, damask wallpapers with silk drapes, or a Persian rug beneath a velvet armchair. Don't be afraid to mix, as long as the palette stays cohesive. This technique adds richness and visual intrigue. Parisian homes don't shy away from nature. Incorporate fresh flowers, peonies, roses, or hydrangeas in vintage vases, or small potted plants. Greenery softens the space and adds a lived-in, welcoming touch that connects the opulence with everyday life. Make your space uniquely yours. Include heirlooms, travel souvenirs, or personal collections. A Parisian-inspired home isn't about showroom perfection, it's about individuality. These items offer narrative and charm, making your decor not only beautiful, but deeply personal. Dress your windows with grace. Opt for long, flowing curtains in silk or linen, ideally pulling slightly at the floor. Use decorative rods or holdbacks in brass or bronze. Sheer panels beneath heavier drapes offer both privacy and soft, romantic light. Design a cozy salon area for reading, conversation, or lounging. Use a mix of seating, chaise lounges, tufted chairs, or ottomans, anchored by a rug and statement lighting. Add side tables for drinks and books. This space should encourage gathering, relaxing, and indulging in beauty. True Parisian homes embrace imperfection. A worn rug, chipped paint, or slightly faded velvet tells a story. Don't strive for perfection, strive for authenticity. These details add character and make your space feel lived in, loved, and genuinely luxurious. Add seasonal touches without overwhelming your aesthetic. In spring, bring in floral arrangements. In winter, layer heavier textiles and candles. Use seasonal colors as accents rather than focal points to maintain the room's timeless Parisian allure year-round. Take cues from classic Parisian-style icons, Coco Chanel, Jean Damas, or the opulence of Versailles. Study old-world apartments, vintage magazines, or French films. Let their influence shape your interpretation of Parisian decor, grounding it in a history of elegance and refinement. Designing a Parisian-inspired home isn't just about aesthetics, it's about cultivating a lifestyle of beauty, comfort, and charm. With gilded touches, elegant lines, and timeless accents, your space can reflect the grace and glamour of the City of Light. Embrace the allure and let your home tell its own French love story.